Welcome back to my channel where I'm making it my mission to figure out if you can get to financial freedom with an average based US income, right? I feel like if you have a high income, it is more probable that you can get there, but can you get there with the average based income? And what I'm doing is being as frugal as I can with my money so that I can invest as much as I can into the stock market and giving you guys update as to what's happening, the decisions that I'm making, my train of thought. And this also helps me to look back later on as to what my decisions were and what I was thinking, right? So today is September 3rd, 2025. And like I've been mentioning in my last couple of videos, I've switched up my portfolio a lot by switching over from individual stock picks. I sold mostly all of my individual stocks and I went for this index fund, a growth index fund that had pretty much a lot of my individual stock picks. The one that wasn't in there that I really like was SoFi. So I'm still holding on to SoFi. And it was actually really hard to do this today because I was up in the stock market. Google had an amazing day, almost 9% on a day. That's incredible. And I told you guys this in my last video that after hours, this was going to happen today. But I was able to, I guess, lock in some of those Google gains, but usually I never like to sell stocks. Just I had to this time so that I can switch over to a little bit safer play, in my opinion. This index fund has over 200 companies, and it's definitely not going to go down as much on these red days, but it will also not increase as much on the green days. So it's give and take, but that's what happened today. Switched over almost all of them. I still have SoFi at around $6,000, and the gains today were awesome. I gained about $685, and something awesome also happened today, which was I was rewarded my Fidelity cash back. So I used this Fidelity credit card, which this is definitely not an ad or sponsorship, anything, but if you know how to use credit cards, I recommend this credit card. And if you have Fidelity as well, it gives you 2% cash back on all your purchases. So if you're going to buy something already, might as well get something for it. And it allows you to invest it so you can get more in the long term, right? So I recommend this credit card if you know how to use credit cards. If you don't know how to use it, just stay away from credit cards, because if you're going to be carrying over balances, it definitely doesn't make sense to use credit cards. The interest rate that they're going to charge you outdoes the benefits. So that's what happened today. And that's it for this video. Subscribe and like for future videos, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Later.